Hey there, fellow readers. Mrs. Weidman here, and today we're going to be talking about the young adult science fiction novel, The Ones We're Meant to Find, by Joan He. This is a great next read for any person who's looking for a really twisty, grippy, sort of surprising science fiction novel, who really wants something that focuses on the topic of climate change and also sisterhood and what it means to be sort of a person, right, in a potential future world. So this book, if you can't tell from the cover, follows two sisters, right? C and Casey, right? And unfortunately, these sisters have been separated, right, by vast physical distances, right? Because C, unfortunately, has been marooned on this desert island, right? She knows she's been there for 3 years and 17 days because she's keeping tally on this really old abandoned sea shack that's basically she's living in, right? But it has enough like water and food and clothing for her to kind of survive and plant taro and make sure she has stuff to eat, right? But she's desperately trying to escape this island, right? Because she knows that out there over the sea, her sister Casey is waiting for her and probably has no idea what happened to C, right? So C is desperate not only to survive, number one, right, but also to escape the island and find her sister Casey again. Meanwhile, across vast distances of ocean, right, the second sister, Casey, is living. And so you have alternating protagonists in this book, right? A C chapter and then a Casey chapter, right? And Casey is actually living in this really intricate, very cool sounding future city where basically all of the people of the world, right, who are committed to changing the planet and making sure that they're very planet forward and doing things that are climately sensitive, right? They actually now live in these huge cloud cities above the surface of the land, right? And people whose families can prove, right, that their families have always been passionate about protecting the planet are the only ones able to live in this city. Supposedly, right? Casey's world is kind of shaken up a little bit throughout this story, and you can probably guess a little bit as to why that is, right? And so Casey is really committed, right, to protecting the planet. However, as she sort of discovers this secret underworld of her city, and as she starts discovering that, hey, maybe not everybody on this cloud world is as good or as righteous or as right minded as I think that they should be, she starts really seeing some devastation on the planet below, right, in the form of earthquakes and tsunamis, and masses amount of people are dying, and this really upsets Casey. So she joins this team of scientists who are trying to figure out, okay, what are the next steps for humanity? What can we do to really protect our planet and also preserve our species? Right, so if that sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend The Ones We're Meant to Find. It is a crazy, twisty journey with some surprise parts in the end that you just might not see coming. Hope to see you all online soon. Bye.